Hello everyone, this is Ezekiel Meets or Ezekiel Fuliante or How Ezekiel Meets Presents. Today, this is the first episode of Ezekiel Meets. Today we will be meeting alphabet lore. So, my goal is to reach the highest series that I can find, such as series Isa Dalawa Tatlo. Today, like for example, Series 1 is episodes 1 to 50, 50. Series 2 is episodes 1 to 50, and 1 to 50 in Series 3. So, let's see of how many series that I could make into my Ezekiel Meets show. Stay tuned. But first, let's start the intro. Ezekiel Meets. So, since this is the first episode, I'm going to start my new day. The first episode of series 1 is episode 1 called How Ezekiel Meets Alphabet Lore. Now, you might be wondering, do I like alphabet lore? No. The fandom is too messy for me. The last time in 2022, I've seen one video in my YouTube feed. That was like back in 2022. I've met alphabet lore for the first time, and guess what? This has been created by Mike Salcido. So I'm going to show it to you guys. This is what the alphabet lore fandom looks like. So guys, this is what they look like. Now, you might been telling me, do you like the fandom of alphabet lore or not? I pronounce it mid. I liked it before, but recently, or the year 2026 or 5, I don't like it anymore. Here's what happened. So, in 2022, I was once in a guest room. I was at the bedroom talking about something like stories or stuff to my sister. After that, when I scrolled down on YouTube, I found out that there's an alphabet lore A to Z, the series by Googloid. Not truly by Googloid, it was by Mike Salcido. And I watched the full movie of that, and then when I watched it, the first look into my eye is that the show was actually pretty good, much itself. But depending on the characters or for the letters, I was too speechless. When I watched the full one, I suddenly got addicted to the show until 2023, until 2024. This is what happened. This is where things start to get really worse because when I was 7 or 8 years old, I know that it was my first time watching alphabet lore during 2020. Yeah, 2022. When I first met that, those animations look pretty cool, but things start to get really horrid. First of all, when I'm like grade 4, my parents asked me to study and learn something new. My parents asked me to learn something that can come over with in my exams. So, after watching the whole thing of the series of alphabet lore, I am too addicted of the fandom. Like their expressions is really funny, but then that's when I noticed the big black F all started it. So they were mean, causing troubles together, and then I just noticed their cave was used for torture for those characters. So, the thing is, how did I notice when the last part, which is letter Z, um, the last part, which is letter Z, um, F was being sad and went to his cave, and then to see how it started all over again. Because when after those characters they spelled friends, suddenly the letter L and O they shoot those characters behind after, and after that N was the one who got hurt, and now the kid letter F became friends with N and take payback through L and O. After after this Dave after this Dave got revenge, and then they all laughed together. After this, the other letters start to join into a party where or I mean the part where they hurt F, they bump their heads to I mean they bump their heads, they break one teeth like what the letter J did, and that's how they took revenge when they're like the capital letters won. So now I've noticed um when when my parents are thinking, what was I watching? So the fandom of this, for me, it's a little bit weird back during the day, but still, I would still call it good with a double apostrophe back into 2022. But then something really happened. My dad or my mom once told me that all I did was watching alphabet lore on Roblox and then to the YouTube. And now my mom was once annoyed that my mom reacted to that one video created by Mike Salcido, the alphabet lore series, and then she said that it was actually sad at the letter Z ending, and then Z cried into that teardrops away. After this, I suddenly got shocked, and then my mouth and jaw was starting to fade down like this. That my mom suddenly exposed alphabet lore, because that's when I noticed that she said that all I did was to watch alphabet lore and without studying. And after that, during November 2024, October 2024, or I'm sorry if this is 5 minutes long, 6, I suddenly started to realize that the fandom was truly making me to quit. So I've watched the Russian alphabet lore version made by Harry Missions. Harry Missions. Shout out to this guy right there. That made that other animation similar to the alphabet lore that Googleoid or Mike Salcido created. So I watched there during the last year, 2025. Okay, it's not 2025 today, but I'm just telling it. I watched the Russian alphabet lore at 2025. When I watched it, I don't like it anymore. That is right. Ezekiel doesn't like the alphabet lore fandom. I'm sorry, but this is just my opinion. And that's how it all started. Thank you. More episodes will be coming soon. Goodbye.